Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we'll be doing a quick sketch of the Joker, and that is, I'm talking about the Batman villain that we know all too well. So when you have your pencil ready, we will put that line down and we will put that oval down. We're only doing a portrait, so it should be a fairly quick exercise. So we'll put in an oval or an egg shape because we're having the face a bit at that angle, so the egg shape can be rounder on this end and flatter on this. And then we'll just put in a line like that, another line like this, just to give it that additional dimension and for accuracy. Eyes, nose, and mouth. So somewhere in between these, the eyes, nose, and mouth will be situated. Now I would continue the practice with a pencil, but you could also go with a pen if you are, let's say, fairly confident. So we are going to draw the extreme features, the bony and extreme features. So I'm going along the lines like this and just fleshing out the jaw. Here will be somewhere here. Again, the versions that are done by the artists are all different on their own. Okay, so we will be tapping into our own little wild version as we go along here. And perhaps you might get your own ideas, but so as long as we touch upon the general things that make up this guy, we should be fine. So for example, the bony nose right there, some skin folds, a lot of wrinkles. Okay, so and then since we chose to show that face at that angle, so again the mouth itself is all depending on what version you would like. Something closer to the movies, something that is closer to another artist from the comics. I was just sketching out, but I inked that out of habit. So the eyes right there. So I didn't make that too crazy, but crazy nonetheless. Of course, the eyebrows be around here somewhere. Again, you're doing this as a quick sketch, so and then this is the feature that most defines this guy, so we'll make that smile nice and creepy and big, going way out of proportion than any realistic smile. And then of course we have all those glorious teeth, some in many different versions that artists choose to portray are done over the top, like he'll have rows of teeth in there that are not humanly possible, but since he is a human being we should try to maintain that little happy medium in between, just for sake of semblance. And that about covers the face. And then of course we have his hair, the wild Joker hair, that again is portrayed differently by various artists. So you could choose to go unkempt, or you could choose to go with the more finer combed hair. It's up to you. And of course there's the traditional let's put in something here just for kicks, and let's give him that. Some fabric folds. And of course there's that striped menswear, purple striped menswear. Usually he sometimes has a bow tie, but I'm just giving him a tie like this because you folks also have to get back to your work. Now I'm just doing this with a 2-point Sharpie. You can explore better when it comes to adding in details. So for instance right here, you will need to put in some kind of crosshatch as you go forward. So but that is a quick Joker sketch done already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some quick inks. So we will imagine a light source coming down like that, let's say. So I will ink this guy accordingly. The thing about Joker, like his sworn enemy, Batman, is that he's a character that has had so many different versions that is almost hard to count. You cannot say that any one artist is a definitive Joker artist. So for example, I'll give you some examples right here, like Jim Lee has done him, and Lee Bermejo has done. Brian Bolland did one of the most iconic ones in a very, very controversial storyline that broke new ground. But each of them, and then of course there was a Heath Ledger version from the movies, and Lee Bermejo actually developed something along those lines. So I'm just giving him quick inks here according to the light source, let's say. And once again, when it is a quick sketch, it is that. It is a quick sketch. And in a quick sketch, we try to do everything, as you have guessed, quickly, quickly putting in some cross hatches here and there. Putting in a little bit around here. Of course, you could have a lot more fun if you have a green marker to go around all of this. It will most definitely be a much more accurate and fun exercise drawing this guy. So those are some quick inks that I put in. Of course, according to your preference, you could continue to put in crosshatch to make this guy even more obscure and have all those details going in to add to the craziness. Add a bit around the gums there, just like so. You should Google some images and you should be able to find some very fine cross-hatching done in particular in reference to the Joker. And you could actually try to begin you should try Brian Bolland. Very simple and very classical cross-hatching going there. Like with minimal effort you'll be able to give this guy much more life rather than go into too much extraneous detail like I'm doing right here. And for a quick sketch, I guess I should have just cut down the time a little bit, but that's fine. I'm just having a little fun here. And there we have it. So more or less a quick version. Give this guy a little character too. So I'm going along right there. So a quick sketch of the Joker with some inks thrown in just for good measure. And there we have it. Please have fun Googling images, checking this guy out, and drawing your own version. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe, keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.